You know, I'm going to just start by saying I could never try and recreate his life experience. There's just so much more. If I just even get a sliver or an inkling of what you know, this film is trying to say, I think I'm doing okay, because it's the hardest part about doing something. You know, I've played John D. Lee, and I've played people who are long gone, and you know, then I have room for interpretation. But you know, in this case, you know, I want to honor Dick, and I want to honor what his achievements.
Well, I think John's done a far better job than I ever did. That's, you know, it's kind of interesting to sit on the sidelines and watch some of these things. It's interesting, and some of it you don't want to see over, like the baseball scene. I wouldn't want to basically see that over. The whole thing that we're trying to do with this movie is to be able to touch people's lives that are spouses and children of alcoholics that's grown up and think they're all screwed up, when really the alcoholic is the one that was screwed up.
I have alcoholism in my family. I've seen you know, one of my siblings be devastated by this disease, and my mother as well. And you know, I was the guy who was always running to rescue my brother. I was always the guy who was like, okay, time to go, we're gonna go, and then he'd break out of the place. And it just like, it became this revolving door, and I realized I wasn't helping him. He had to make the decision. He really did. And it took EMS people sitting over him saying, you know, to his wife saying, well, what do you want us to tell you? He's got 2 weeks to live, maybe. And my brother just kind of went, it's time. And he did, and he went and he did have to surrender. He had to give over. And, you know, fortunately, knock wood, he's 17 years sober now. Well, you know, I think that it's a really, really important point that Dick was saying about this film, and I think that part of what I was saying about the spirit of the film is that if we had a conversation one day, and Dick said to me, he said, if one person sees this film and it turns their life around, I feel like it's been for a good cause, and it's been for the right reason. And so for me, that's been part of that faith in this project, has been, yes, you know, I honor it. It's in, you know, as an actor, somebody would come to you sometimes and say, when I first came down here, people were saying, congratulations, you're playing this lead role in a film. And I was like, God, I'm not thinking of it that way. It's nice that you say that, but I almost want to say, no, I'm not. I'm fortunate enough to be honoring somebody, and a very important message, hopefully, can be conveyed. I want to say I'm really proud to be playing you.
Thank you very much.
I really am.
Appreciate it.
It means a lot to me. It's a great life experience, and I never look at it as any other opportunity than just having an enriching experience that I can live through, and just meeting your family and being invited and being warmly welcomed out here. It's just been really special to me.
Thank you very much.
It means a lot.